Welcome back, everybody, to another fantastic day of U.S. history. This week is going to be jam-packed with action coming from all different angles. We'll be covering 3 eras all at once. We'll be going over the Progressive Era. Hey, Cold War propaganda, you're not welcome here. Age of Imperialism, and World War I. For this video, I will start with the introduction to each of the different eras. Then I'll move on to the instructions. As always, timestamps can be found in the descriptions. Just click the blue little number and it'll fast forward the video to that section. Alright, this is Mr. Sanchez, and let's jump right into it. We left off with the Gilded Age, a time of corruption, a time of worker exploitation, and the rise of big monopolists. These people were abusing the working people so much, and they continually used social Darwinism to explain the reason why their lives were so bad. I say, do not come and blame me for the reason why you're poor, even though I completely rigged the system and ruined all future opportunities for yourself. You're poor because you're lazy, even though you're working 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. I was just born with superior DNA and into a rich family, and that's why I'm rich. So don't blame me for the reason why you're poor. Blame yourself. You're just born to be poor, to work to your sword. So don't be asking for more. But there's only so much abuse that the people can take. It's all this anger and frustration starts to build like air in a balloon, and the balloon starts to grow and grow all the way until it pops, or something comes along and pops it. Well, that something that pops this balloon of anger and frustration was the Triangle Shirtwaist factory fire. Innocent women had to die due to the greed that these companies had by locking these women inside this factory, and a lot of these women end up jumping to their deaths in order for their parents to be able to identify them later. This tragedy in America moves the people, and the Progressive Era comes swinging in. At the same time, America has completed its journey to the west and was met by the ocean. But was the ocean going to stop America from continuing its mission to gain land? Land is power, and America wants to become a world power. So, are they just going to give up? No! What is this, a country for ants? No, this is America. They're going to move forward with their mission. And just so happened that Spain is causing a ruckus in Cuba. And it'll be a shame if one of America's main ships explodes mysteriously in Cuba, causing America to start a war with Spain and just so happen to take their land. But this age of imperialism is happening across the world, and all these countries are taking little bits of lands around, and the issue is that there's only so much land. So let's just hope, let's cross our fingers, let's hope that these big major world powers around the world don't come and cross paths with each other or fight over the same land. Because if that happens, it'll be World War I. Alright, so that is a short introduction to each of the different eras. So now let's move into the instructions of each option that you'll be doing for this week. Alright, so we are on the main page of Google Classroom, and we're going to do what we usually do to find the work. We go to Classwork, and here's Week 3 assignments. So you click Week 3 assignment, View assignment, and here's where we're going to turn everything in. But you want to look at all the different options and make copies of each option. You're going to go back to the main page. So go back to the main page. Go to Classwork, and then in Classwork, instead of Week 3 assignments, click Materials and Instructions. Here, you're going to be able to find all the material. Go View Material, and now we have the instructions up here. It says make a copy of each option document you're going to complete, add those documents to the main assignment, turn in the work only when you completed 3 options, and then here's a video explaining how to make copies and turn in your work. Also down here, you have my class website. It's been updated, it has all the documents as well, and here's the video that tells you how to make copies and turn in work. So now we're going to be doing option 1. So we go up to option 1, and now it's loaded up. And you may be thinking, cool, now I can start on this, but there's nothing there. I know, you can't really do anything. I said this last week as well. If you cannot do anything on the document won't let you change anything. That means no, it does not mean request edit access. It means make a copy. So go up to File, Make a Copy. Change the name portion to your name. So I'm going to do Mr. Sanchez, week 3, number 1. Click OK. And now I can make all the different changes I want to this. Now, this is over the Khan Academy articles. The way you access Khan Academy articles is by clicking this link in the page. So click Khan Academy, Rise of Power, and you're going to be reading the first 2 sections on this page, the Age of Empire and the United States in World War I. And you're only going to be reading the article portion. You can watch the video if the articles don't make sense to you, but the questions are over the articles themselves. And the difference between the article and the video icon is that the article has the page, while the video icon has the YouTube play button. So click the ones with the pages on them. So you click Introduction to the Age of Empire. Boom, there's the article. And the questions are at the very bottom, but I already made copies for you and put it on this other page. So once you finish reading this, go to your copy document, and you're going to go down to the article's name, Introduction to the Age of Empire. Introduction to the Age of Empire, that's the right one. So go ahead and answer the questions for those 3. Once you are done with answering these questions, you're going to go back to the Google Classroom. We're back on the main page, and you're going to go to Classwork. And instead of going to the materials, you're going to go to the actual assignment again. Click View Assignment, and then you're going to go to Add or Create, Google Drive, and then from here, it should be the first thing that pops up if you worked on it recently. If not, just go up here and type in the title, which is your name. And this is week 3, so W3 dash, and you did option 1, so do number 1. And it should be one of the first ones that pop up. Click that, and it's added to your assignment. Now, do not click Turn In yet. And if you do, you can always unsubmit, but only turn in once you have 3 documents up here, when you did your 3 options. All right, let's move on to the next option. Option 2, you're going to do the same thing. Go to Classwork, then go to Materials and Instructions, click View Materials, read the instructions, and then click the option that you want to do. The option for number 2, you're going to click number 2. Now, once this is all loaded up, you're going to be like, cool, I can start working. No, you can't start working. All the documents that are stuck and you can't do anything on it, it means that you make a copy. No, not request edit access, make a copy. So go to File, make a copy, change the name to your name. So Mr. Sanchez, W3, week 3, option number 2, number 2. And now the copy's up and you can edit all you like. This is your document. Now, what video? How do I access the video? Well, you go to the link right here. It says CNN 10. So click CNN 10. And if for whatever reason you cannot access the link through the document, you can always go to your search bar in Google and search up cnn.com/CNN10. Do that and it'll take you straight to the video. You watch the video, you're like, cool, I watched it, what now? You go back to your document, go to the first question or first task, and it says summarize the video and cite specific references. Could be data/information in your summarization. So make sure you put specific information in your summarization. Please use complete sentences this time. We're not going to be doing the bullet points. Give me complete sentences. Once you do that, talk to a parent, talk to a friend, talk to a family member, and see what their opinions are over some of the interesting information you saw in the video. And then once you're done listening to their opinion, do you agree or disagree with your parents, friend, family member's opinion? Explain your reasoning, explain your logic, use specific references, specific information. It's all about how you explain things and what you use to prove why I should believe you. Now let's move on to the next option. For option 3, we're doing the same thing. We go up to Classwork, click down View Material, and then here, read the instructions and click the option that you want to do. For this one, we're doing option 3. So click your name, W3, number 3. Once it loads up, you cannot do anything, and for all the documents you can't do anything on. What does that mean? No, it does not mean request access. It means go up to File, make a copy, entire presentation, and change the name to your name. So my name is Mr. Sanchez, and then click OK. Now that is loaded up, you can make all the changes that you want. But here is the thing about this one. Since we're doing so many different topics, but yet all this happens under 3 or 4 presidents, you still have to do the 2 presidents, but these options are very interesting. We're in a time where corruption has taken hold of America and the people are just done with it. The progressive era is extremely important in American history because it changes how America thinks and acts in the long term. It does fall back two steps. It's one of those one step forward, two step back situation. But it's extremely interesting to learn about the people that really push for change during this time. You have Eugene V. Debs, you have Jane Addams, you have Upton Sinclair, and you also have the rise of a socialist populist movement in America. Yes, there was a time where socialism and populism was rising in America, and it was okay. It wasn't stigmatized. Now, if you don't want to do that, that's fine, then forget about it, and just stick to the presidents. Now, let's say that you've finished what you need to do, you want to turn this in, go back to the page on Google Classroom, go to Classwork, Assignments, Week 3 Assignments, View Assignment, and click Add or Create. Then you click Google Drive, and it should be one of the first things that pops up. If it's not, then go up here and click the search bar and search your name, Week 3, so W3, dash, and I'm doing option 3, so number 3, and it should be the first thing that pops up, and you add it. And do not click Turn In until you have 3 documents up there. Alright, so now let's go on to the next option. For option 4, it's the same thing again. Go to Classwork, go to Materials and Instructions, click View Material, and then scroll down, read the instructions, and then click option 4. So that's going to be Week 3, W3, option 4, number 4. So click option 4. Then this is going to load up, and of course, like always, you can't do anything. If you can't do anything on the document, it means nope, not request edit access, but click File, Make a Copy, and then click here to where you can change it to your name. So Mr. Sanchez, W3, Week 3 dash number 4, option 4, click OK. And then now you can make all the adjustments that you want. And here are all the questions already added on the page for you. So as you look here, we have 2 titles. We have American Imperialism and we have America in World War I. That means you're going to be watching 2 videos. Crash Course American Imperialism, and you have Crash Course America in World War II. Yes, those guys that speak really fast, but I believe you're going to be able to hear enough to answer these questions. And the way you access these videos is by clicking the link. YouTube, click the link, and it should take you to that video. Now let's go back to the main document. You watched the video, you can now answer the questions, you answer all the questions, and now you can turn this in. So you go back to Google Classroom, go to the main page, click Classwork. Now you're going to click Week 3 Assignments, View Assignment, and add it to this assignment page. So you're going to click Add or Create, and it should be one of the first things that pops up. If it's not one of the first things that pops up, then go up to your search bar and search your name. And we know we are doing option number 4. So you're going to type in W3 for Week 3, number 4. And it should be the only thing that pops up. Now it's added to your assignment, but this is not when you click Turn In. Only turn things in or turn in this assignment when you have 3 options completed and added to this assignment page. Now let's move on to number 5. For option 5, it's going to be the same thing. You go to Classwork, then go to Materials and Instructions, click View Materials, read the instructions, and then jump down to option 5. It's going to be W3, number 5, Week 3, number 5. So you go ahead and click it. Now the document has loaded up. You can make all the changes you want. This is your personal document, and now you have some options. This week we're covering a lot, and so you're going to be a soldier in either Spanish-American War or World War I. And within this letter, you're going to have to, 1, explain the cause and effects of the Spanish-American War, or 2, explain the new technologies you're seeing in World War I. Include imagery representing that era for both. So if you're good at Photoshop, this is your time to show off your skills in Photoshop. If you're a good drawer, then draw something, take a picture, put it onto here on Google Docs. Or you can also add it in the assignment page. Once you are done with this, you can go back to the main page on Google Classroom, go to Classwork, scroll down to Week 3 Assignments, click View Assignment, and then you're going to add the document by clicking Add or Create. Google Drive, and this should be one of the first things that pop up. If it's not one of the first things that pop up, then you're going to go to your search bar and search your name. So mine is Mr. Sanchez. And then Week 3, so W3 dash, and this is number 5, so you're going to go number symbol 5 or hashtag number 5. And it's one of the first things that pop up. And you click it. Then it loads up, and now, no, this is not when you turn things in. You only have one document. Only turn things in when you have 3. If you turn in, you can always unsubmit. That's totally okay. So let's move on to the next option. All right, so for option number 6, you do the same thing. You go up to class work, then go to materials and instructions, click view materials, read the instructions, and then jump down to option number 6. That's going to be W3, number 6. W3 means week 3, and number 6 is option number 6. So you click that. Now it's loaded up. You're going to be like, I can do whatever I want. But no, guess what? Again, you can't mess with it. The only way you can adjust it or add to it is by not requesting access, but by going to File, make a copy, change the beginning part to your name, click OK. Now you can make all the adjustments that you want. This is your document, but wait, what does it say down here? Scroll down for primary documents. And here are the primary documents. Now back at the very top, you can also just go in and click docsteach.org, click the link, scroll down to Explore, click the search bar, and you're going to look up World War I. And here are the primary documents. And there are 4 different pages. You look through it, and you can see what the primary documents are. Now, when you click these letters, they will be hard to see, but they've already accounted for that. So you just scroll down, and it says show/hide transcript. You click that, and it's typed out for you, so you don't have to worry about the cursive or how hard it is to see up here. So go ahead and choose 3 different primary documents and explain how they are related to World War I, what specifically about them that gives you insight of how the times were at that time. Once you're done explaining that, then you're going to go back to Google Classroom, go to the main page, classwork, down to week 3 assignment, the assignment page, view assignment, and click add or create, and then click Google Drive. And it should be the most recent document you created and the one that you messed with. If you can't find it here on your phone as well, go ahead and type in the search bar your name, week 3, so W3, and since this is option number 6, do the hashtag symbol number 6, and click week 3, 6, and now it should pop up. Now let's just say that you have your 3 documents already uploaded to the assignment page and you are ready, you're good. Go ahead and click in that turn in button. This will pop up showing that these are the ones you're going to be submitting. You're like, yeah, that looks good. I'm going to turn this in. I'm confident. I'm ready to get a good grade, Mr. Sanchez. This right here turns from the word assigned to turn in. And once it says turned in, you know you're good and you're done for the week. Alright, so those were the introductions to each of the different eras and my explanations for each of the different options for the assignments for this week. If you have questions that were not answered during this video, please don't be afraid to comment them down below and I'll try to make an update video later about that. As always, you are welcome to email me or to send me a message through my work number or call me through my work number and I'll try to respond as quickly as possible or call you back. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos such as how to turn in work, as well as Google Classroom Explain. Try sharing this one to families and friends, especially those who don't quite understand Google Classroom. I go through Google Classroom, what it does, and there's also a link in that one that leads into how to turn in work. With that being said, that's it for this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.